He didn't say which one.
He didn't say which one. I assume the local one.
Yeah, you can.
I actually tried
You have a website where you can just enter what you're doing. It will be sent to all the newspapers, and then they decide if they are sending someone.
Well, they couldn't manufacture the fabric anymore.
or maybe you get some mosquitoes or
2 hours in
I thought you were. Follow Stephen at the front. I'm going to go at the back. Let's go. Follow the local. Back in Europe!
fluffy microphone there. The wind, I guess.
What was the fluffy microphone?
And you two both have as well. People really like their soft boots, but in general, most people end up graduating to hard boots. That's the thing.
Ja, das ist warm.
Das ist warm. Your name again? Steph. You were here last year? Yes. Okay, and you do have a helmet? Yes. Okay, put your helmet on for me 1 second. Just because I have a weird name. If I do the names without the helmet, then I don't remember. Let's all just come down on a knee somewhere, wherever you are. Just very quickly, because we're going to be on our feet all day. And I just think the standing still is usually the parts which are more tiring. Firstly, Stephen and his team, thank you so much for all your preparations. There are computers on the other side of the bar if you need to do any work or catch up on anything. So, a couple of sort of rules of the day. If at any time you are tired and you don't want to stand, you can kneel down, sit down, come and grab a chair, yeah? I don't want you to suffer, I don't want you to be uncomfortable, yeah? And whenever you need a break, you take a break, okay? And really, you know, when we all spread out, there's lots of space, okay? So if you feel like you're in a bunch of people, just go to the other side, okay? All right, so we start with stops and slides. And falls. Hopefully not falls. Parallel, and roughly one hand in between your 2 feet, your 2 skates, okay? And now stand up straight. So incorrectly, yeah. And just feel your footprint. So feel the front of your foot, the arch, and the heel. And normally there's a disconnection between your leg and your top strap of your skate. Can you feel that? That connection means that this muscle does a little bit less work all day. Right? Okay, in fact everybody try it. So do the correct knee bend, correct. And now just move your butt back. This is what it means. Yeah? Great. And yeah, now do your teeth. Keep the right hand there, yes. Good girl, well done. Yes, and you nice. Good. Oh, good. So imagine your weight is 90% on the front foot, 10% this side. Pair arm. Ready position arm, then teeth. Okay? And then don't move your arm, you know, look at your arm, talk to your arm, stay. So you're talking to your arm and your knee, they both don't move. Okay, much better now with your arms. Much better. You know, wiggle, turn around. Yeah? And I want you to get the feeling that it's not just your legs and your edges that are straight. Straight arm, set them up. Then our arms, side to side. So this is what we're going to make it from. Not all of that. Then eventually, imagine what you're trying to do is to actually come into the center of that circle. Arms, 1, 2, 3, down. Yeah, but be careful you're not doing this. It's not arm down. Both hands, turn up. Yes. So everyone, when you finish your turn, there should be this moment of... Yeah. And the taller you are, the more...
Dat is heel de merk, ik ga het even wachten.
Wij hinderen.
Dat is het schat, hè?
Life could be worse than that.
Could be worse. Very nice. I'm like, bend your knees a bit more. fine. So transition to the right, slide left. And then these guys are going to be transition to the left, slide right. So that's the opposite. Transition right, slide left. Transition left, slide right. Okay, perfect. So now it's transition right, slide right. Yes, right, slide left. Transition left, slide right. Transition right, regroup, slide. Transition left, regroup, slide left. And try to be 80-90% on one leg, then back. And what you're trying to do is to step as far back as you can with your foot. You do not want to step just here, you want to step far. And down, ladder down, and stick your foot as far out behind you. Yes, good. Instead of going in custom, that's it. So prepare. Now send your foot along the floor. Yes, there you go. That was a slide. That's a stop. Yes. That's not.
Okay.
Higher than your shoulders. More. Right, and then your knees are forwards and in. Yes. So we're all wider. You're full. Yep, exactly. Okay? Good. And you must be on your inside edges. That's on that side, and here, knee over toe. I'm not doing this. This looks awful, yeah? So you're going down and your belly button is going across. I can already feel just doing like 10 steps like that. So you can just hold in a circle, right? So the skate doesn't roll backwards. It just goes up and down. Watch my knees. Watch. Every step down, 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 down. Every step down. Yes, Mario, that's better. That is better. A tiny bit of contention. But now it's 40, look, I'm 90 degrees, I'm 45 degrees, more than you would be in yours. I think, oh, I'm going to do the plough down that hill, and they kind of come at it, you know, really fast, and then they go ploughing. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Right? I'm just going to gently control my speed. Just want to pass slide. That's so much easier than the plough. Did you see how I was having to work really hard in the plough? Just as you learn to skate forward, so maybe you learned with an instructor, maybe you just learned. But pizza and chips is how we call this in English. So if you're teaching a friend to skate, a pizza position, which means a pizza slice, yeah, open toes. Pizza, 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 and chips parallel is how we teach people to skate forward. What most people think is that backwards is completely different to forwards. And what most people do when they go backwards is they keep both feet on the floor and they do the backwards butt wiggle. Yeah? Okay. This heel must turn out. And turn out like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go. If this is too easy, you can then do one hand. Do you like this shoulder? Or do you like this shoulder? Rather than both hands. And that position is the way to go. Nice. And that's
Put the plate.
vaulter, good. And straight ahead for the full vaulter, especially on your left foot. Your left foot, it's what I call kind of conscious and thought about and, yeah? Sorry? Melancholy. Oh, what a nice word. Yes, a melancholy double push. Yeah. I'll try not to cry as I do it. So push up. 5 minutes when I let you kind of do it. Yeah, and there's a reason for that, because I know that when I'm not here forcing you to pause, your tendency will be, screw the pause. I don't want to do it. It doesn't feel like good, nice, happy, etc. But I think it's the key, because it's the position, it's the moment when you're going to know, am I pointing straight ahead? Did I fall correctly? Did I generate any propulsion? Yeah, and it's just a moment, and then you do the next one.
Do you think most people will make mistakes in the double push?
I think not being curvy enough on the curves.
Not sharp enough.
Not sharp enough for the outside, and not sharp enough for the inside to get the second push.
And there's also.
And yeah, it's very easy for a lot of people to go up and down in the body, yeah, but not actually in the knee, yeah. And I have a habit of doing that. I definitely have a bit of a kind of, you know, my body hinges up and down. My knee does go as well, but it's quite easy to kind of, you're not the only one, yeah. going to actually just go for an inside gazelle. All right, so using that last turn that we just did, the anti-parallel, yeah? The right foot in front, turning left, okay? When you get halfway through the turns, you've done 90 degrees, yes, that's what I've just done. So I've gone 90 degrees. We're then going to go flip to backwards. And it's the same flip, the ICP flip transition, yeah? It's the same flip you just did, this one, where the same leg stays in the lead. So you're gonna go anti-parallel, in towards the center. Okay, so we're gonna do forward and in towards the center of the circle. Yes, but don't come up. Yeah?
Right on.
A little rough.
I am well impressed. Give yourselves a round of applause. That is extremely good in an hour after an entire day of doing this stuff. So well done. Yeah. So tomorrow we're going to continue with the backward, the backward turns. Sorry, just the backward turns and the backward inside turns. Yeah, just getting. Most people never did backward turns. That's not your favorite. Okay, good. Now you know. Yeah. Vincent. Fabulous. Well done. Great. Good job. So in 2000, so in 2020 it was 20 years. And inside here are all the skills you can learn with Skatefresh. So thank you for coming all the way from Florida. I am honored, I'm deeply honored. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your week in Europe. We drove 10 hours. You get one. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And fingers crossed for next year, but we are definitely. I would love to come back. But thank you, Stephen. I mean it. It's so, completely the highest level of organisation I could ever hope for. You set very new standards. Like I said, my standards before were just try not to get arrested. I'm serious. Like even in Madrid, where they have proper skate schools.
So, what are your impressions from today?
Oh, I love it. I've learned a lot of new things, and things I thought I knew, she made it better. So, yeah.
And what was your favorite part today?
The last one where we did the forward to backwards, and then with a flip to the front. That was
Okay, and so what are your expectations for tomorrow?
More of that. First experience is it's remarkable that the same people from the first session came back. So they were certainly happy with the first session and they wanted to have a repetition of the first. Of course, the first thing they asked, we want something new. So we had the wizard skating and double push added to it. And I found the wizard skating very interesting, lots of details, namings.
And what was your personal highlight this time?
So for me the wizard skating was interesting because I didn't do any research on what is it. I only saw people with 5 wheels, for instance. So for me that was the highlight, that it was more from the figure skating world.
What about next year? Will we see another event?
I think so, yeah. Depending on feedback and if Asha wants, I think she wants to come back. So Belgium is certainly a hotspot, and the venue stays good. Perhaps you can even add some trips and do then some of these highlights on other locations, depending on the weather, for instance.
I don't know, after so long of being stuck in England, I'm just so happy to be in Europe and to be with Europeans. I really, you guys have a very great energy and it's just really fun to be here. All right. Those of you who are leaving now, safe trip home. and keep in touch on our group. We can leave our group open for a while, yeah? So we can share our photos and videos, give everyone a chance to do some editing. We should take a group picture. Yes, we should. Great. Perfect. Thank you. I think we're good. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm sure. Yes.